Well, Paula, the only thing better than a little snowfall is some ribs, nice and early in the morning for breakfast. We have Matt and Paige here from Texas Roadhouse to show us how to make some ribs. We have March Madness coming up. Might want to impress the guests, you know, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
So what are we going to make? What's this?
Yeah, these are just our fall off the bone ribs. We're kind of going to give you every tips and tricks that I can for the most part.
Okay.
And just take you step by step. So first part is just the seasoning. So right here we just have our pork spare ribs. So this recipe is for pork ribs.
Okay.
So that's how it's going to work. So Paige is going to season those.
There we go.
And while we're talking about that, so that seasoning, pretty basic. It's just got a lot of sugar, salt, pepper, granulated garlic, onion powder, things like that.
Okay.
Can't give you all of our secrets on that one, but a lot of good stuff in there. We actually do sell it if people ever want to buy it, but for the most part, if you stick to those main ingredients.
Okay. I always think the sugar is a little surprising. I guess it gives it that little bit of a sweet taste with it.
A little bit. Mostly it caramelizes any kind of meat that you cook it in, so it really locks in the juice.
Okay.
And that's a part of keeping a lot of your meat moist, juicy, whatever you want to call it. So once it's seasoned, then we're going to put it in a pan just like this one. This is one that we did earlier.
Okay.
You have a little drain grate like this, just any kind of deep casserole pan you can find at home. We put a little bit of liquid smoke and water in here, and as long as the ratio is 4 to 1, you should be fine with that.
Okay, that's good to know.
So we're going to put it in that, and then we're going to wrap it up with the plastic wrap that we have here, and then Paige is going to go ahead and finish it off with that tin foil there.
Okay.
Reason we're
wrap it in the tin foil. Got it.
And then the tin foil, yeah. So you season, put it in that pan with a little bit of that water in there, and you want that grate in the bottom so that it's actually steaming through the ribs.
Okay.
And you're not boiling them, so to speak. So.
Okay.
And what she's doing here, you can see if you want to pick it up, Paige, so you can see there. You kind of want to crimp the edges. If you get a damp towel like we have here, that's just a little tip. If it's not so damp, you can just pull along the edges, and it'll completely lock all the air, and no airflow will come out of there, so it'll get a really nice steam going.
Okay.
And that's part of the marinating process. Okay. So it's going to be in there for about 24 hours is the sweet spot.
Okay.
12 to 24. We do 24 at Roadhouse. Okay. And that's the first day of the 3-day process. Okay. Anyway, so when that's done, 24 hours, then you can just throw it right in the oven just as is like this. Put it in the oven. There's a couple different ways you can cook it. If you start at 250, it takes just about 5 hours. We do 8 hours at Roadhouse at 225, so 225 or 25 degrees is the only difference in 3 hours of cooking, so kind of a surprise there. But you load it like that. Once they're done, after the 5 hours, 8 hours, whatever you plan on doing, you want to pull them out, and then the first thing you want to do is get a little hole in the corner just like that. Okay. And you want to drain the fat that has been pulled out of the ribs pretty much right away into a pan that you can save.
Okay, that's good to know.
And then you want to put these at room temperature, let them come down a little bit, and then you put them in a fridge. And once they hit 70 to 80 degrees, then you want to actually dip them back in that own fat.
Okay, so you want to make sure to save that and not toss out.
Yeah, that's the flavor saver right there. Dip them back in their own fat. And then another little tip there. When you pull them out of the oven, to make sure they're completely done, towards the middle here, you'll see some ribs. Obviously, these aren't done, but if you can take a tong and pull a bone out clean, they're done.
Okay.
Yep, that's the
you said what, the fall off the bone ribs, is what they're called?
Yeah. If it comes out nice and clean, it's done. Thermometer has to hit 190 degrees, which is higher than most meats, but ribs require a little bit more cooking like that.
Okay, that's good to know.
So they come out dipped, and then we'll wrap them again in plastic wrap after they're completely dipped. And then that's when you can like transport them if you want to take them to a party that has a grill. You can transport them and then cook them at your leisure after that.
Heat them up from there?
That's it, yeah. And then
that's good to know.
This is my makeshift grill. I don't want to light a fire in the station here.
That'd be a good thing.
But theoretically, when you pull it out, it's really important. A lot of people miss on the bone side right there. You want to keep it on the bone side of the grill like that for a long time. You really want to burn off this membrane. Excuse me. Burn off this membrane on the bottom, and that's really going to loosen up those bones. That's typically what holds them together, is this membrane right here on the bottom. So 6-7 minutes on a nice, almost 400, maybe 450 degree grill, and then you can flip them over, start basting it, and then you want to actually put whatever sauce you want to baste them in on the bottom as well. And then if you want to get some nice diamonds, you can just rotate it like that one more time. And then probably just about 3 minutes each way that way, flip it back over, more sauce, and then they're pretty much ready to go.
There you go. You need the sauce, right?
Oh, you need the sauce. You have to have the sauce.
Okay, well, those are good and not too hard. Seems like something you definitely want to take a little time to make, though, right?
Absolutely, yeah. And then hopefully by the time you're done, you get a nice finished product like these.
Yes, and those look nice. Those look very nice.
Should be able to just pull the bone out of there, as you can see.
Fall off the bone. Fall off the bone ribs. There we go.
Here, I've got one for you if you want.
Are we gonna taste it?
Give it a little shot.
Oh
here.
Man.
I'll make it nice and easy for you. There.
Oh yeah. Okay, here we go. Of course, eating ribs.
Here you go.
That's really good. Okay, we're gonna go to break and I'll eat these. But thank you so much for coming on.
Absolutely.
Still to come, we'll take a look at your KPVI News Today headlines.